Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming to my channel. I wanted to do a quick video, well, I hope it's quick, on book tassels, book page tassels to hang from your journal. Let's see if I can get this in. Here's this one. I just put it on a clamp, so you put it on your book spine. It's made out of one book page, some lace. This one is another book page. I just added some fancy ribbon and a button. And I just attached a paper clip to this because I wanted to stick it on one of my pages in my journal. And that's that one. I also experimented with some magazines, which, because, I have tons of magazines. I didn't decorate this one yet. I just put a ribbon on it just to see what it looks like. So I thought I'd show you some tricks on how to do these real quick. If I can stay in the view of the camera. Okay, so book page. This is just a regular book page I tore out. If you notice, mine has a lot of white edges. It's fine for this. I do ink it up, if you notice, because I like them inked. Both sides. You can't forget to do both sides. Okay, so pick one edge that has the white spot, and that's going to be the top of your page. Okay, I mean the top of your tassel, this part that holds your ribbon to hang it from. Okay, the bottom the bottom of the page is where you would cut, but I always tear a little strip off, okay, to give it that torn look. So the ends of your strips will look torn, okay? So tear a strip here, and then, okay, to get your page ready, remember how you do paper fans? Okay, so along the full length, just go back and forth and do a paper fan. It's just you don't have to put the creases in here, but make sure you put the creases on the top part, okay? Not where you're cutting it, but where you're going to staple or glue, okay? So make sure you press the creases down hard here, but not really here. I mean, you can lightly do it, but it won't make much of a difference, okay? So once you get your paper fan done, you're going to open it back up, okay? And then you start making cuts. There's no measurements. I just go all the way up to the white part. Okay, so that leaves me about a half inch there. And you don't want to make these too wide of a strips, but you can make them different sizes. I kind of follow the lines of the words, the sentences on the book page, and I just go through and cut the whole page. So let's see, I almost had this done before I started. And they can be jagged. I mean, you want that old book like it's been around for ages. So, and you keep it up all the way to the end. There. Okay. Now you got fringe with the top. So what you do is you just fold it back into that fan that you just did. Okay. And then, oops, there we go. All right, so you got it back on the fan, but you don't want it like kind of flat like the fan look. So what you do is kind of estimate the middle here. Can you see that? And then, so open it up like a book and refold it around like this. Did you get that? So instead of it being flat and fan-like, okay, you just find the center, open it up, and then roll it around. Oops, see, now they're sticking out everywhere. Okay, so there's the basic tassel. Now, this is the point where you need to figure out what you want to use to hang. If you just want a piece of ribbon that comes up that you can like put a brad on, or or do you want string, which I have string here. Oops, I did have string here. I have some twine. Okay, I have some twine. So well, you could do it either or. You could put the loop down here and have the free ends up here so you could tie it to whatever you want here. Let's do that. So I'll just cut off a piece of that. Okay, so I just lay it here like this. Now you can glue it here, but I'm going to staple because I think that is easier than trying to get them to dry. Let's see. Do I have a piece of lace? Here, I have a piece of lace that I will wrap around. Just, you could staple it multiple times. So to get, if you want to staple it first to hold the papers together before you start adding all of this, you can do that. Okay, so let's try stapling this just to hold it all. Okay. There we go. So it's stapled in for right now. And then I shake it. And I kind of mess it up. So I will put, you could slide beads on here too. This would be, a good spot to slide beads on. I did, and then that's pretty much it. You can decorate it, glue stuff on it, dangle stuff. Here's one I did where I added beads and a piece of yarn. I just haven't added the, I'm trying to decide if I want a ribbon or not. So, I don't know if you can see that. Move away. Okay, so, and I just stapled it in there. I did another one where I glued it, and then I stapled it too. So, and this one is out of a magazine. And I just added some fringe with some yarn. Okay, so sometimes you get those huge magazine pages. I cut it in half because, I don't need a super long tassel. So I just cut it in half and made one out of a magazine just to see what it looked like. I kind of like it. I like the shininess. I didn't even ink it. So, I like it, the sound of it. Can you hear the sound? So, basically, that is the gist of the book tassels. They're pretty quick. I mean, until you decide how you want to decorate it. It all comes down to putting buttons on, beads on, Mod Podging something on, the top here. Putting maybe little stamps on the ends. So, would love to see if you guys do any book tassels. And if you come up with different ways to do it. This one I added beads to the top of the string. So, that's it. It was short and sweet, I hope. So let me know what you guys think. And you guys have a good day. Thank you.